Hello, perfume lovers. I'm continuing the series of Black Friday haul with the fragrances I bought this last Black Friday. And today I'm going to speak to you about some of my obsessions. From time to time I get obsessed with different notes in fragrances. My assistant is present here. Hi, Charlie. Say hello, Charlie. Say hello to the public. So from time to time, as I said, I get obsessed with different notes in fragrances. I started this year with an obsession for bananas. I was looking for fragrances with the smell of banana. I wanted also some cosmetics with bananas on them. I found at Demeter, the library of fragrances, Platane and Banana Flambe. Nice fragrances. I wrote about them on my blog. Then when summer came, I was obsessed with jasmine and tuberosa. I bought a lot of fragrances with tuberosa and jasmine in them. And as the winter approached, I became obsessed with cannabis notes in fragrances. I ordered 4 fragrances that have cannabis on them, and I'm waiting for another series of 3 fragrances from Bois 1820, but I don't think they deliver to Romania, so it's going to be a bit difficult to order them. I have to find a way. So, moving on. Today I'm going to talk to you about a fragrance produced by a Turkish fragrance producer. The company is called Lelas. This fragrance is from the line Lelas Prive. Nice presentation, very elegant, as you can see. A bit disappointed because they didn't deliver goodies, they only delivered the fragrance. This was a blind buy. I bought it because it has cannabis in the top notes, but before the package arrived, I had the chance to try it on in a mall shop. It's a nice fragrance. I'd say it's very, very manly. But I only tried it on once with my mask on because I was inside the mall, so I didn't have a perfect impression. I did not have the chance to study it more, how it acts on my skin. So, as you know, I tried to open it with the elegance. I actually like the box. It's very elegant, reminds me of the Niche fragrances boxes. Oh yeah, this fragrance is called Chilly Chill. So, very elegant, quite nice. It looks like an oriental fragrance. The bottle really looks like an oriental fragrance. The fragrance has as main notes, as top notes, cannabis and herbal notes. Middle notes are woody notes, raisins, coffee, and tobacco. And base notes are agarwood and incense. I also love incense in fragrances, might be my next obsession. So, it's quite sweet. Yes, the cannabis is not that strong. It's more of a woody green. And with a bit of incense. It's not very strong. The incense is not very strong, at least not at the beginning. I'll see how it settles down on my skin in a few minutes. It is actually sweet. Not sweet gourmand, but sweet. Yes, woody sweet with a bit of tobacco, with a bit of incense. It's a very interesting fragrance. I'd say it's a bit manly, not necessarily to be worn only by a man, but it is a bit manly. It's strong, it's harsh, and also smoky from the tobacco. Not choking smoky, but it's a bit smoky. It's quite linear. It doesn't develop, it doesn't, I feel it, yes, a bit linear, not three-dimensional. And I think the incense makes it a bit, I don't know, sort of plastic smell. But it's nice. I think it's very suited for a night out, for the evening anyway, not for during the day. And also definitely for the winter season or for the colder season, not for the warmer one. It has a great sillage, you can feel it. As far as I remember, when I tried it on, it also is very long lasting. Usually oriental fragrances are very long lasting. I think it's because of the composition they have, because they are allowed to have some chemical components that the European Union and the FDA, the USA, banned a long time during this time. It actually reminds me, I don't know, it makes me think of cigar and cognac salon where men meet and spend their time. All in all, it's a nice fragrance. It's not that the cannabis note, it's not that strong. I actually hoped it would be stronger because I love the way cannabis smells in fragrances, and I'll show you in other videos my other fragrances that have cannabis, either in the top notes, either in the middle notes. I love that smell of I don't know, freshly cut greenery. So this one is a strong scent. It's a strong fragrance. Can be worn both by women and men. Definitely for in the afternoon to evening. Definitely for a cold day, not for a warm day. And also not for sports or other leisure activities. It's more it's a formal fragrance, that's the word. It's a formal fragrance. It's a fragrance that stands out. It's not anonymous. It's as I said, it's quite linear. It doesn't develop. It doesn't change its smell. I'll see in a few hours how it acts on my skin, but I'm sure it's quite linear. So if you're expecting this one to be a green fragrance, no, it's not a green fragrance. Don't be fooled by the top notes. It's actually a very strong fragrance, oriental, woody, incensey, from the incense, of course. And it has sort of something vintage, something like, if you know how cosmetics used to smell, how lipstick used to smell, the lipsticks that our mother have, you can feel that powdery note, powdery sweet note in it. Oh, and also, it's not a very expensive fragrance. I think I paid for it on Black Friday about 40 euros. So, for the performances, for the way it smells, I think it's a fair price. Also, it looks quite elegant. Although Oriental fragrances, Turkish, Arabian, are a bit kitschy, this one it's quite elegant. It could pass like a niche perfume. I mean, see the box. It's not very well executed, if you see here, but it's nice. Looks good. I think it will look good on a shelf on my collection. I love the shiny black bottle and the contrast with golden. Black and gold are always it is always a very elegant combination. Let me see if I can put it back. It has on the back the exact list of components. So all in all, if you want a strong perfume, if you want a powerful perfume, a bit overwhelming, a bit nauseating, this is a good choice. This is a very good choice. Cheap, long-lasting, good sillage, and interesting in the way it smells. If you're expecting something green, as I said earlier from the top notes, this is not a green fragrance, not at all. But it is a nice fragrance. It's for the brave ones, I might say. So, try it on, give it a chance if you have the opportunity. It's a good fragrance for the money you pay. If you like what you see here, and if you want to read more about fragrances, about my passion, please follow me here and on my blog, www.princessanna.me, on my Instagram, princessanna.me, on my Facebook page, princessanna.me, and if you want to comment, share, if you have something to say, please do. See you next time. Bye, guys.